Hello everyone, welcome back to Amron's Exotic Arachnids. Yes, the thumbnail read correct, lots and lots of updates. I'm talking motes, pre-motes, and yes, you read the thumbnail right, new additions. I have two new additions for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. You have to excuse my camera ship is not that good here. So, okay. First, let's get started here. That down there, yes, that is a moat. And that is from this girl here. That's Bulma, the Brachypelma albopilosum. And just to show you guys what she looks like now. And yes, it is a she. This is a confirmed female. That is her down there in the corner. Get a close-up for you guys. She's looking stunning. And I also found out that these tarantulas come in two different forms. Well, some, as you can see, let's see if I can get a better picture of that. There we go. Are more hairier than others. They have a lot more curly hairs than others. And this mold is about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks old. And I was watching a video from the Darkton where he claimed that the regular form from the hobby form, whereas, and hopefully you guys can find that video. I suggest that you actually go watch this video. The hobby form, they tend to have less hairs, where the original forms are more hairy, like this girl here. And I also have a male up there. I'm waiting for him to mature out, so hopefully I can make these two and have lots of baby albopilosums running around. Now, I'm just a collector. No, I'm not an expert, but I do a lot of research. And these guys, like Lasiodora parahybanas, sorry for the meowing in the background. My cat is in heat, and we all know what that means. But please excuse the meowing. They tend to have lots of babies. And whereas with other tarantulas, there's no telling if you will get a good yield off of the egg sacs that they produce. These guys, like Lasiodora parahybanas and certain other tarantulas, is at 80, 85 to 90% yield. So if you have these tarantulas, be ready to have lots of babies running around. And this here, this is her molt. As you can see, one moment, give me a second, guys. Let me sit this down right quick. I need to get my tongs. If I can find them. Where did you guys go? Where did they go? Tongs, 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 tongs. Where are my tongs? Oh, here we go. I got them. Tongs. Okay, so this girl here, as you can see, let me see if I can shine some light on this situation. There we go. As you can see, there is the epigastric fold. So she is a confirmed female. and I'm actually glad. This is one of the orders that I actually got from the guy Felton Willis out in Reptile City. Please do not order from this guy. He does not care about his animals. He sends them no pad, no wrap, substrate, moist, what do you call them? Moist sponges that could be full of God knows what kinds of bacteria. He doesn't care about the animals. I'm pretty sure he's just in this for the money. But as you can see, there's the epigastric fold. So she is a confirmed female. Bulma. Bulma is actually a character from Dragon Ball, whom I like. And yes, she's a confirmed female. Her mate is up there, up top. I'll pull him down in a little bit to show you guys what he looked like. He's looking very pretty as well. But what I've noticed that about these from the Dark Den is that I actually the original form and not the hobby form, because these guys are full of beautiful curly hairs. And like I said, she's about 2.5 weeks into her molt, and that's one update. So without further ado, let's move on to the next one. Which is this girl here, Cinderella. Now when I got in from work, Cinderella Maddie is up on the dresser. Actually, no, Maddie's down here with me. She molted too. That's another one that I have. But Cinderella here, and she put on quite a bit of size too. Maddie is huge now. I'm just waiting for Blitz to molt. He's up next. He should be molting soon too. But Maddie, well, not Maddie, I'm sorry, Cinderella, she actually molted while I was at work. I don't know if you can see the fangs, but if you look at her fangs, if you look at Cinderella's fangs, you can see that they are white. Don't worry, I'll show them. I'll put Maddie up and I'll put Blitz up. I have to get Blitz out of his hide. Blitz is under the substrate, so I have to get him out, but I'll put him up too. And Maddie she's gotten so big. She's gotten so big. But as you can see, this is a fresh molt. Cinderella has just molded, and I need to get that molt out maybe tomorrow or so, just to give her some time to heal up just a bit. And I'll be doing an update on her molt. I'll be sexing her molt to see if she is actually a female, because when he sent them to me, he was, or she was, a tiny sling, and she's put on quite a bit of size too. So this is actually a good thing for me. But that's Cinderella there, and she needs some water. I need to give her a little spray down so she has something to drink, and I think I'm going to do that right now. So yeah, that's Cinderella. Fangs are white. So she's freshly molted. She just molted. She had to molt while I was at work. And the funny thing is, she took some food from me last week, and I'm kind of surprised that she actually molted today, because she took food last week. She ate a nice size cricket. So, but you know, spiders all have their own minds. We all know that. But I'm going to give her a little mist. Oh no, well, she's actually balled up right now, so we can't say she's huge yet. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to bother her right now. I'm just going to give her some water, put a little spray on the substrate so that it's moist and she has something to drink if she doesn't want to come out the web. And we'll see what happens in a few days. But there will be an update on her molt in a few days. As you can see, that's it right next to her. All those fresh pink toes that you see are the new pink ones. So let's see what happens in a few days. But right now, let me give her some water. And yeah, Cinderella has molded. And this is another one of the updates. A lot of my updates are actually molts. So let's, oh, and I do have a bit of bad news. It's not too bad, but we're going to see how this all turns out. Give me a second so I can give Cinderella some water, give her a little misting, and we can move on to the next tea. But lots and lots of molt updates. We have lots of let's give her some water. A little spray so she can heal. She definitely needs the moisture, especially after molding. So, all right, that should be good. And that is Cinderella. The next one we're going to go to is Cinderella's mate, Spidey, who actually is a mature male now. Sorry guys, and there he is just down there. And this guy has laid a sperm web. One day I woke up getting ready for work to leave out 4 o'clock in the morning, and like the little drummer boy Parumpa Pum Pum, he was tapping away on that web over there in the corner, loading up his pedipalps, getting ready for some spider sexy time. Now unfortunately Cinderella isn't old enough yet, but as I said before on my last update with this guy, he molded out in he matured out in a year, which was pretty fast. So I don't know what Cinderella's going to be like, but this guy actually needs some water too. So let's go ahead and give him some water. Spray the corner of his enclosure, give him a little misting. Because these guys like it kind of moist and humid too. As you know, these are arboreal creatures. They like to live up high in trees. This is a Vicularia vicularia, the Guyana pinktoe. I love them because they're docile, they're easy to handle. I don't recommend handling. I'm not an expert again, but I handle this guy because he's been with me since he was a kid as well, since he was a baby. And he's thriving. He's doing very, very good. He eats. If you can, I don't know if you can see him, but he's kind of, there he is. If you can see his foot, I'm not sure, but he's under this leaf here. You want to come out? Say hi to everybody? Come on. But he just charged up his pedipalps with sperm, so he's ready to go. If there's anyone who has a female who is willing to do a breeding loan, I can send him to you. You can send her to me. Either way, my only reason for breeding, how about I save that for later? Because I do have 2 new additions, like I said, 2 bucket list tarantulas that I wanted so much. And I finally got 2 of them. I'm going to get 2 more soon, but I think my next order is going to be another bucket list tarantula. So I'm not going to tell you guys just yet. I'm going to leave you in suspense. But yeah, he's doing very well. He's eating. You know, he's still active. He just loaded up his pedipalps, like I said, with his sperm web. So he's ready to go. If anybody has a female, mature female that's ready for mating, I am with a 50-50 breeding loan. I could send him to you guys. And yeah, that's Spidey. That's my guy Spidey. This is my first Avic ever. So I can't wait to see what happens with him. And now we can go on to, I guess we can go on to, let's go on to Maddie. Let's see what Maddie's looking like. Because she has put on quite the size. And that there was Spidey. A Vicularia. Cinderella is actually the same one too. She's an Avic. But she's just a juvenile now. So, Heteroscodra maculata. Maddie. This girl has gotten quite big. The last video I done with her, she was small. She was very small. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the lid on and get her out first. I'm going to keep the lid on and I'm going to get her out of her little burrow first. Then I'm going to give her some water too because she needs water as well. Where's my tongs? Okay, here we go. Now, Maddie is just there. I don't know if my cameramanship isn't that good. I need to get some new tools too. But Maddie is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disturb her just a little bit, get her out so everyone can see all the size that she put on. She has gotten very, very big. Give me a second. I'll get her right out and I'll show you guys. Let's do it this way. How about we move this back and I'll do it like this. There we go. All right, that's a little better. And here she comes. She's coming out. Just give me a second. Everybody, I'm sorry. She is looking beautiful. Look at her. Okay. Of course, we know they all don't like the light. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to take this lid off and hope she doesn't bolt out of here on me because these guys are fast and they are runners. And I already had Blitz escape on me, so we don't need any more escapees. Give me a second. And she's also up for a rehouse. So I need to get her more of an arboreal setup. But there she is. Now let's try to get her spread out so we can see the size that she put on. Let's use... I think I'm going to use a Q-tip. There's Maddie. She's being stubborn. She doesn't want to spread out. Come on. But that's a fresh molt. That's probably about 2 weeks old, 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks old. But she is showing those adult colorations. She's looking, I guess you can say, almost like a ghost. Come on, baby girl. Say hi. Come say hi. Well, for those who follow me, they know that she was very small the last time I featured her in a video. And like I said, I know it's been a while, but she has put on quite the size. Quite the size. She also needs some water too, so I'll be watering her and giving her a little moisture on her substrate as well. She's thriving. She's eating good. And I guess I'm just waiting until I could finally get her a new arboreal setup, but she's definitely due for a rehouse, which will be coming up soon as well. So that's Maddie. That's another update I have. She molted about 3 weeks ago. She's good. And this is one of my favorite teas right here. So say hi, Maddie. She is looking beautiful. A little close up for everybody. And that's Maddie. Okay, let's give you some water. And these guys really don't need it too moist because, like I said, they are arboreal too. They like to live high. So I'll just mist down a little of the substrate, the size of the tank of the enclosure, and that'll be all. I think I need more water. Okay, and that's Maddie, everybody. Say bye, Maddie. Where are you? Turn you around that way. There she goes. Say bye-bye, Maddie. Say bye-bye, Maddie. All right. So what's that? That's update number 4. Now let's see if we can get Blitz out of his hide, which is under the substrate. I really don't want to bother Blitz because I know he's in pre-molt, but I'm going to see if I can get him out too. Well, I see the substrate moving. It looked like he's actually threat posing. I hate to destroy their web. Oh. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys can see him, but just in case, here he is. And this is my escapee. He still hasn't molted yet, but there he is. He's down there right there in the corner. He still hasn't molted yet, which means, yeah, he's definitely up for a molt as I'm looking at his abdomen. You guys can't see it, but I can. And he's darkening up. He's losing hairs on his abdomen. But that's Blitz. That's Maddie's mate. And I'm waiting for him to molt. This is my escapee. He got away from me for about 3 days. But that's all right. I got him back. And I'm not going to bug him too much more because he's looking like he's ready to... Whoa. See? And there he goes. And we have an escapee. I have to find this guy, so please give me a second, guys. I will be right with you. Catch cup. I should have had that already. Okay, catch cup. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, where'd he go? Okay, so Blitzes went under the dresser. So I guess we have to wait till he comes out. I'll keep my catch cup ready so we can go ahead and get him back in his enclosure where he needs to be. So we're going to put this to the side for now. And Blitz is off to the races. But he can't go far, so that's the good thing. All right. Let's move on to Bitsy. Aphonopelma semani, who also needs water. Yeah, Maddie is beautiful. Yes, she is. Okay, so we have Bitsy here, who, as you can see, is going bald on her abdomen, and she is also due for a molt real soon. She hasn't eaten in I don't know how long, but for a New World species, this girl is very, very aggressive for some apparent reason. And I don't want to bug her too much because she'll start throwing threat poses like it's nobody's business. So just to update on her real quick, I'm waiting on a molt from her. As you can see, her abdomen is definitely swollen. She's brushing off all her hair. She's moving all her substrate around. So I'm just going to give her some water, give her a little spray down, and we're going to call it an update for Bitsy, Costa Rican zebra knee, Aphonopelma semani. That's Bitsy, everybody. Update number, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This is update number 6. So everybody say hi to Bitsy. And everybody say bye to Bitsy. Bye, Bitsy. We'll see you later. Let's give you some water. Come on, Blitz. Where are you? Get out here. You're not getting anywhere. You're not getting away from me today, guy. Not today. Okay. Oh, Bitsy is a confirmed female too, by the way. And then we have Bone Crusher. This is one of Felicia's favorites from Wicked Tarantulas. Shout out Wicked Tarantulas. I also have a question for you, Felicia. I would like to know, and you can put this in the air because ever since I saw your last video, your craftsmanship is the best. You're the bomb. But I was wondering if you would like to craft a few hides for me for terrestrial tarantulas and I'll buy them off of you. Just a little business proposition for you as well. You could also put that in the air on your next video. So shout out Felicia, Wicked Tarantulas. If you're not subscribed, please go subscribe. Check out her videos. She has awesome, amazing videos. And she also has a few teas that I want to get. Old Worlds. Shout out Felicia, Wicked Tarantulas. Check out her channel, subscribe, share, and like. So we have Bone Crusher here, who is, if you can tell, you can see by her abdomen, she's also bald and needs to molt. Now, she hasn't eaten in I don't know how long, which is actually scaring me because her abdomen has gotten very small. But she's active, she moves around, so I'm not too scared, but not too scared. Hopefully, she molts soon and she'll be actually mature and we can go ahead and see what happens with her mate Taz, who was up there. He ate just a couple of days ago, so I know he's not due for a molt for a while. Plus, he's still hairy on the back abdomen part, so he's doing good as well. So is Bear, which is Bulma's mate. He's eating. Bulma's eating. They're thriving very well. But let's give Taz some water. Let's get a good picture of him with the lid off. There's Bone Crusher, rather, not Taz. And she is looking gorgeous as well, too. She is definitely due for a molt. Looking real dull, but she definitely needs some water. Yeah, the crooked that I left in there, I don't know if she envenomated it and killed it, but she definitely didn't eat it because it's sitting here. There's the cricket, and as you can see, she has quite the size on her. She is huge. So she's definitely due for a molt. So just waiting to see what happens with her. So we're going to give her some water, give her a little spray, and update number 7. That is Bone Crusher, everybody. Hopefully we get a molt out of her soon too. So let's say bye, Bone Crusher. Say bye. Now, okay. That's Bone Crusher. Now for our next 2, we have some very, very big tarantulas coming. The biggest of the biggest tarantulas. Okay, this here is Dozer. Now this is the, well, I said bag update, but as you can see, there he is down there in the corner. Let's get a close-up on Dozer. Theraphosa sturmei, Burgundy Goliath bird eater. Let's move his water dish because I don't want to spill his water. Okay. And let's try to get this guy up here. There he is. And then as you can see, if you check out the back left side of him, he actually lost one of his legs. And there it is. How he did it, I don't know, but I think I'm going to add more substrate to this, just in case that's the problem. The substrate is actually pretty deep, but I'm going to add more. But yeah, he lost his back left leg, but which is not a problem for tarantulas because they always grow back. They'll regrow their legs. Any appendages that they lose, they'll always regrow. That includes fangs. But he's also due for a molt. His abdomen is balding. Let's see if I can get a shot of that for you guys. Yeah, as you can see, there it is. His abdomen is going bald as well. So that's Dozer, the Burgundy Goliath bird eater. And I'm just waiting to see what happens with this guy. I hope he's all right from losing this leg. But he's also moving around. He's very active. He's thriving. He climbs. He crawls, as you can see. You know, He's looking a bit wet because I sprayed him down, but he actually loves when I spray the water in his tank, because every time I spray his enclosure, he always comes out and stands under the mist. So, and I know these guys love it very moist. They love it very humid because they're such big spiders. They need the moisture. They need the humidity. It helps with their molts. So that's Dozer. Theraphosa sturmii, the burgundy Goliath bird eater. And I'm waiting to see what happens with his molt, which should be coming up maybe in the next few weeks or so. So I'm going to keep an eye on him and see what happens. So here we are. That's update number 8. Dozer, waiting for a molt. Have lots of molt updates. Lots of molt updates. Let's give him his water dish back. Put his lid on. That's Dozer. Now, on to another pre-molt, which should be happening very, very soon. Well, maybe that's a little too high. This is Dozer's mate. This is Widow. And hopefully we don't have to rename her the Widow Maker once I actually mate these guys, because they are known for cannibalism. Okay, so here's Widow. Let's get a bigger close-up. As you can see, her abdomen is turning that dark color. Let's move her water dish too so we don't spill her water. And as you can see, her substrate is a bit more moist. If you look at her abdomen just there, you see the difference in coloration from Dozer's abdomen to her abdomen. She's also more lethargic. She's more slower moving, which means she's definitely going into a molt real soon. And she's definitely going to put on quite a bit of size. I can't wait till these guys get the size of a dinner plate. But her abdomen there's her carapace in the front. But her abdomen, as you can see, is almost completely bald. It's definitely turning colors. From what it looks like to me, it looks like that she's ready to pop this exoskeleton at any time now. So, the humidity is definitely... Let's see, I'm trying to get a shot of the humidity gauge for you guys. As you can see, it's very humid in there for her. It's almost 70 degrees, so it's pretty good. I think I'm going to tape off some of these holes. I think I have too much ventilation into her enclosure. I'm definitely going to do the same for Dozer to keep more humidity in, less air out. So these guys have all the humidity that they need. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's very humid in their tanks. So one part I'm doing is definitely good. And as you can see, as I said, the discoloration in her abdomen, which means she's ready for a molt. I can't wait till this girl is done to see how much size she actually puts on. So there's Widow, everyone. Theraphosa sturmii, burgundy Goliath bird eater. And we are also waiting for a molt from her. Fingers crossed for that. Put her water dish back, and we'll move on to the next teas, which are new additions. Now, the new additions are these two. I'm not sure if you can see them, but there's one there, and there's the other just down there. Now what we have here is a green bottle blue, 1/4-inch sling, and we have Psalmopoeus erminia. Well, there it is. Psalmopoeus erminia, Venezuelan sun tiger, and Chromatopelma cyanopubescens, the green bottle blue. These came today. The packaging was great. I wanted to do an unboxing video, but it was very cold out, so I figured let me go ahead and get these guys rehoused, settled, make sure that they were alive and well. But the packaging was great. They came how they were supposed to game. They were padded, heating package, very good packaging from Jamie's Tarantulas. My only upset about it is Jamie's Tarantulas is very, very expensive. But in any event, still the spiders came alive and well. They're thriving. They're looking very good. And this is the 2 new additions that I have. I also have a cobalt blue molt ready to come up. My female cobalt blue Bertha is ready to molt as well. He-Man, the male cobalt blue, he's doing very, very good. And yeah, that's it. So I will be doing a feeding video soon as well on the ones that I know is going to eat. So more updates for the molts and the pre-molts. So please stay tuned, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.